Yo boys, it's Dan. Welcome back to another video on wrestling today. As you probably would have seen, the Premier League season is now officially over. We're gonna go and start at the start of the year. I made my Premier League table predictions. We're gonna go through that today, see how many got right, see how many got wrong. Before we get any further, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. On the road to 150 subs. Let's try and get me there. Without any further ado, let's get into this table review. But now we're going to go in alphabetical order, starting from A to W. Now we're going to start with Arsenal. I predicted Arsenal to finish in 6th place, and in fact they were in 8th place, so fairly close. But the Arsenal season, and also not week of the Arsenal season, we were so nearly going. They were down at the bottom of the table. They're down the bottom half for so long on the table. Don't say about Arsenal. Oh god, yep. Now, Aston Villa. I predicted them being 13th, and they were 11th. They had a good season. They were up there for a long time, and yeah. Hopefully next season they can go one step further and get that top half finish ready. Really were going to be for like most of it until it faded away. Next up is going to be Burnley. I said they'll be 17th, and they were 17th, so that's 1 point. Yes, so Burnley. Every year, Sean Dice says, keep Burnley up is my main priority, and he keeps them up every single season upon season. But if Burnley want to go that next step further and get and try and mid-table finish, they need the best players. They've currently got Nick Pope. Nick Pope's out, could be missing for the Euros as well. So leave your comments. Who do you think will make England's Euros goalkeeper team? Well, England's goalkeepers, let's say. And the next team is going to be Brighton and Hove Albion. Now, Brighton, I predicted them being 11th, and they were indeed 16th. Now, Brighton, they were down there as well for a long time, trying to fight their way out, but they went on a bit of a one. Oh, I said that. See that, they survived only because Fulham lost the last couple of games, so. Yeah. Next up is Chelsea, who I predicted them to be 3rd, and they were 4th, so another top 4 team. That's the first top 4, that's the first top 6 team we've had. Now, Chelsea, after sacking Lampard, beginning Tuchel, they've been decent to be fair. And I don't know what's going to happen in the next season. Tom have seen this, you probably know. No, Tom have seen this, they won't have won the Champions League yet, but depending on what happens in the Champions League, they might also have a bit of silver to add to their collection as well this season, so I don't know what Chelsea. Now the next team we're going to do is Leicester. So Leicester City are being 8th, and they were indeed 5th. Again, Leicester City have bottled the top 6. No, top 4. They have bottled it for the 2nd year in a row. They couldn't hold off the mighty Spurs last night. That's on my filming, obviously. Yeah, so Leicester, next season they need to needed to not bottle it again. And next up is Leeds. I predicted Leeds to be 10th, and they were indeed 9th. So nearly good. Impressive from Leeds. They were very good this season. There you go. They were very impressive in terms of this season. I did not think they would get this far forward I thought it would be down like Sheffield United sort of way, but hopefully next season they can actually get European football next season. That'd be good for Leeds. And now the next team we're gonna go is Crystal Palace. I predicted Palace to be in 12th, and they were 14th. That's good. That's a good season for Palace. Mid-table again. They are consistently mid-table team in more than last season for Palace. As you know, you've probably seen he's announced his retirement / resigning from football. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. So anything's possible now. Who do you think will come in at Palace manager? Do you think comes one in below as well? Now we move to the Manchester teams. We're going to start with Man City. I predicted them to be in second, and they were indeed first. Now, Man City had a slow start, but they just grew. They're at like 20 games unbeaten. I think it may have been 20 games unbeaten, or how many it was before. We United brought it to an end, and I am going, and they will go bigger, better. They might even win a Champions League season under the first in their history, and I think next season they need to bring the cycle to face Aguero, but I did see yesterday you can't face Aguero. Now I move to the second Manchester club, Manchester United, where I predicted Manchester United to be in fourth, and they were second. That's our highest finish under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Possibly, as Tom was seeing this, we have won a Europa League. We're playing in Villarreal in the Europa League final on Wednesday night at 8 PM. Hopefully, Tom was seeing this. We are Europa League champions. Let's go! But Maguire's still out. Next season, if you want to go next step further to closer to Man City, we need defender. We need a defender and a winger, at least. We need to defenders I really want in are Koulibaly or Klosterman. Mostly Koulibaly because he's in absolute tank. And wingers we still need like Sancho and I know we have Greenwood, but Greenwood's not at 19. He's not gonna kind of. I mean, he's good, but he needs to get a bit of competition. We need Sancho or something like that, or a decent winger like Coman or something like that. And now we move to the Merseyside of Liverpool, who I predicted Liverpool to be to win the league back-to-back seasons, and they were indeed third. So they would have been up there, Man City, pushing us for second, Man City for the league, if they didn't have so many injuries, as in Virgil van Dijk, Gomez, Matip, Henderson. All their back four, all their central defenders were out injured. But Liverpool are going to be looking forward to Champions League football next season. That did not look possible. Like a month ago. And I think they don't need the same for this season. Next season, they're fine with their team how they are. Just keep the injuries down. Get Virgil back. Get Gomez back. Get Matip back. Get the back four back. Back two back. Midfielders back. Strengthen a bit. Like rotation players. And then we move to Everton. I put Everton to being 16th under Ancelotti in their first season, but they were indeed set 10th. Another top half finish. They could have easily got European football if they didn't bottle it against Man City, but Man City, they were absolutely flawless, winning at 5-0. But proper champions, seeing that season, proper champions of the league. And now we move to the S's of Southampton and Sheffield United. First, we must off with Sheffield United. I put Sheffield United to be in 5th place, and they were indeed relegated from the Premier League in the 20th place. Disappointing season for Sheffield United. They weren't the best in the league. So maybe they may come back up in the Championship. I don't know much about how they're going to do in the Championship. I don't know who they managers and all that. But now move to Southampton. They were 14th. I put them to be 14th, and they were indeed 15th. Now Southampton, they were leading. They were top of it. They were like top half for so long, and then just fell away as the season on a loom that they could be the first team to leave the league and get relegated as well in the same season. But unfortunately, that did not happen. So yeah, now we move to Fulham. Fulham. I predicted them to be 18th, and they were indeed 18th. They could have done the Great Escape, but they didn't do it, unfortunately. And I move, so next season Championship again, they want to come back up again. And now we move to Tottenham Hotspur. I put them to be in 7th, and they were indeed 7th. So Europa Conference League football for Spurs next season. they need to keep hold of Harry Kane and don't do well next season in the league. I know Joshua will be watching this. Ben, the editor, will watch this as well. So hopefully, and he is well probably. And I'm gonna say Spurs next season would do pretty well next season. It might get like European football next season, like Champions League, Europa League sort of next season. And now we move to West Bromwich Albion. The penultimate, after this game, there's 2 more teams left to do, which are Newcastle and West Ham. I think, yeah. Yes, there is. There's 2 more teams left to do after this. West Brom, I believe, to be 19th, and they were indeed 19th. Sacked Bilic, but Everton didn't make any difference. The man who said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep them up. I'm gonna keep them motivated." No, you didn't, mate. They went straight back down again. No. The next season they need to keep hold of Mateus Pereira. He has been a revelation for them this season. A top goal scorer. Oh, he's been so good for this Mateus Pereira. And now we move to West Ham to be in 15th, and they were indeed 6th. Congratulations to West Ham for in the Europa League. Fully deserved. They've been furious this season since they brought Lingardinho into the team. What United now? Any West Ham people watching this, if you want Lingard permanently, take him. He seems to be doing really well at West Ham now. The last team we're going to be doing is Newcastle United. I put Newcastle to go down in 20th place, and they were indeed 12th place. Newcastle was so close to joining. West Brom and Sheffield United in the Premier in the Championship. But to be fair to Steve Bruce, he pulled out like one of like 4-6 games in a row. So yeah, and I missed that one. After I remembered Wolverhampton, and now we move to Wolves. I predicted Wolves to be in 9th, and they were indeed 12th. Now Wolves, Nuno is doing the visit. Wolves, they haven't had a best season. They've had him in that most of the season. They lost just at the start of the year to Liverpool. Nuno's leaving, so hopefully Wolves can bounce back next season. And that is all of the Premier League teams. Table review done. Thank you very much for watching this Premier League season. We'll be back with some Euro 2020 stuff, or 2021 now stuff. England, hopefully vlogs going out soon. Butlins vlog, Cornwall vlogs, football videos, Q&A videos, hopefully some my girlfriend as well, we can get to meet as well, and until then, I will see you then. Hopefully you done well in the season of, there'll be a video out few months, Ben was for next season's Premier League predictions. It's going to be changing next season, but until then, I will see you guys then. Have a good, safe off-season, and let's look forward to England going far in the Euros. Peace.